welcome to this episode of Community Connections, airing right here on OROMIA11. I am your host, Anna Orr, and as you can see, we are not in studio. We are at North End Community Center in West St. Paul, and I have 4 people here with me today, and we are talking about all things park and rec. Welcome to the program, guys. Thank you. Can you do me a favor and introduce yourselves and let me know what department and/or site you represent?
My name is Kashina Davis, and I am the Community Rec Specialist at Dayton's Bluff Recreation Center on the east side of St. Paul.
And I am Courtney Morris. I'm a Community Recreation Coordinator for the citywide team.
Opie Ahenu. I am a Community Recreation Specialist for Palace Community Center near West 7th.
Hello, Will Zhang, Community Recreation Director for Frogtown, West Minnehaha, North End, and Hancock Recreation Center.
Wonderful. Once again, welcome to the program. I'm excited to be talking to you guys because we know summer is vastly approaching and we are trying to make sure that we get community members back to parks, utilizing not only the programming and activities that you guys have, but also getting outside with their families and connecting with the community. What do you all have in store as we are approaching summer? June 20th is really right around the corner.
Our program starts June 16th for our summer rec check program. So we got a couple more days and then we kick off our summer rec check program. They'll be offered throughout all of our rec centers, all 20. So there's 1 to 4 Monday through Thursday. And there's no rec check on Fridays. What else you got?
So our citywide team is a little unique. We don't have rec check. Kids don't come to our spaces, but we go out into the spaces that they're at. So we are doing what's called Rec in Motion. We pop up at various parks in the evenings from 5:30 to 7:30. We will be at Sibley Manor, Central Village Park, Sylvan Park, and Wida Park this summer. And then in the daytime, we'll offer various nature-based programs from canoeing to fishing. So,
for those that are unfamiliar with what Rec Check is, can you please explain that to us?
Rec Check is our summer program that accepts kids 1st through 5th grade, and we do tons of various activities where we learn and or go swimming at some of our sites, i.e. Como Pool or Highland Pool. We also do some field trips. Some field trips could be gymnastics, right? Or explore some of our other places in the city. It varies by rec center, but it's a fun opportunity for every kid who joins.
And then for people that want to participate, is there a fee associated with Rec Check?
There is no fee. It is a free program.
People need to make sure that you pay attention to that. Free. All right. Now, Will, you were just talking about the site that you work at. What is the summer program looking like as you kick off?
It's pretty busy. We offer a lot of free different programs, a lot of camps, sports. Right now we're taking registration for fall sports. It's all free. Ages 9 through 17-year-old is free. And then there's some fee base for the younger age groups. But lots of different programs and classes, camps, activities. For example, tomorrow we have Taste of the North End here. It's a free event too. And the mayor's going to be here, ribbon cutting. We're doing some free activities outside, launching our new playground, our new turf field, a lot of different things outside.
Hopefully the weather holds up so you guys can have a wonderful event. It's a really beautiful facility, and I've heard that you guys have a lot of sustainable things built in with the infrastructure as well as outside. So it's wonderful to see that you guys are doing your part for the environment while you guys are also giving back to the community. Kashina, how long have you been in your role?
Sorry, I like to sing, by the way. I've been a community rec specialist for about 3 years. I was a community rec leader before, and actually my first job was at Park and Recs when I was 14. So I've been around for a long time.
What keeps pulling you back to keep doing?
It's the community, and I think more so for me, I enjoy being with the community and work and being able to give people a safe place to come and have experiences and opportunities. And it's just the joy you get, like when the kids pop up. Like, for example, on the east side, we have a swimming program. We partner with pools. We did swim lessons for our children over there for free. And one of the girls was scared of the water, but by the fourth week, she was jumping off the diving board. And she was so excited for the summer because she wants to go swimming at Highland and Como because now she can go on the diving board. So it's just the joy that they get from our programming and just watching them and knowing that they're learning and growing every day. So I enjoy it.
Wonderful. Courtney, how long have you been in your role?
Well, this specific role I'm fairly new to the last couple months, but I have worked for Parks and Rec for the last 15 years. In various roles, I also ran a rec center at one point and have been a community rec director like Will.
You all offer programming for little kids all the way up through seniors. What has the community response been so far about what you guys have been offering? I was looking at the website and I've seen things like open dance, I've seen soccer, I've seen judo, I've seen even some of the adaptive recreation activities being offered for people that are differently abled. What has been the response so far?
Very positive. That Rec Check program we keep mentioning is a very popular program in the summer. Families want something for their kids to do that's productive with an adult they can connect to. People come out in droves to our events, getting together with their neighbors, usually over some good food and some music. And I think that the majority of our programs, people want them. And if we happen to maybe have one that isn't so popular, we go back to the drawing board, figure out why, and make it what people want.
I think that's wonderful. Now, for people that are interested in not only bringing their kids and having, participating in activities here, but what if they want to come and volunteer? Is there opportunities for people to plug in with their community? Because I know not everybody has a kid or wants to participate in park activities, but they may be like you, Kashina, that said, I've done this before and I want to come back and put some seed in the ground with my community.
Yes, there is. There's various opportunities to volunteer. I actually had a kid who was maybe 12 say that he wanted to come and coach our T-ball. And I was like, yeah, that's perfectly fine. We've had people just who lived in the neighborhood and say, hey, I know this sport and I want to coach, I want to give back. And it's very easy. Just come in, come talk to us. We'll send you to our guy, Mr. Eric Thompson, give you a background check, and all is well. Is whatever we see that you fit, like it's all good. You're welcome anywhere to volunteer. We're always hands on deck. So yeah.
I think that's very important. Will, you recently just talked about you all are having an event and the mayor is coming. Mayor Carter will be stopping by. Yep. What can people expect when they come outside of having some good food?
So I believe, working with my colleague right now, we've got a bunch of fun activities outside, and food too. It's called the Taste of the North End, so lots of food, and kind of like a ribbon cutting, launching our outside playground and turf field, yeah, and the basketball courts, the takraw courts too.
Now you said that you guys are having an event where it's called the Taste of North End. Are you all partnering with any local businesses in the area?
Yes, we are. I do not know. I apologize. Yer is coordinating that. But yeah, she's working on the logistics on that. Yes, but it's definitely partnering with a lot of businesses, different partners here.
I think that's wonderful. Courtney, what keeps you still invested in doing this work?
For me, it's actually the kids. I very much enjoy hanging out with our young people and their fresh ideas, creativity. I love doing different community work. And I do think that it's important to give opportunities to everybody that maybe wouldn't have had that opportunity otherwise. And we are Parks and Rec. We do everything from the swimming they talked about, all the nature stuff that my crew is doing. We do art. There's places where you can do music with us. And so it's just kind of magical to be able to find how my talents, my colleagues' talents can fit into that and how we can bring those opportunity to kids who maybe aren't going to get to do that otherwise.
We've talked about programming for all ages. What are you all offering at your different sites for seniors? Because I know that there are a lot of seniors that are itching to come outside and want to engage. I'm sure they're seeing all of the little kids running around here and they're probably coming and wanting to hug little babies and things like that. But what's going on for them?
We are always actively looking for new opportunities for our seniors. I know that there are specific members of our team that offer events, they offer field trips to different places. I have a colleague who is planning a picnic, I believe on July 1st at Phelan Lake, and my crew does a lot of fishing, so we've been invited to go fishing with those seniors. And then I know that especially certain centers in certain neighborhoods, groups have made those centers their home. They come and they play cards, or maybe they do their own fitness classes there. So it depends on where you're at, what's being done, but we're always looking for new opportunities, and they're welcome to recreate right alongside all of our young people too.
I think that's important to always keep our elders a part of the conversation. Oftentimes, they're in the twilight years of their life, and it's probably quite isolating for some of them. Their kids have grown up, their grandkids probably aren't around like they hope. And so it's good to hear that they're still a part of the community and still in the forefront of Park and Rec's mind as far as community is concerned. What are you all looking forward to the most this summer as we head into programming and activities, as well as pools and all that good stuff opening up? What are you guys most excited about?
The new children coming in. I'm located right next to a local middle school, and so just seeing those kids graduate and the next group of kids coming in, it's always great. And seeing the new opportunity that they have and the new relationship that they get to build with us is always welcoming, right? So just the new kids who realize, like, hey, this is a new home for us is exactly what I'm looking for.
Will, you started smiling.
I'm excited to be outside. We have so many different programs and classes and activities, and also outreach and community engagement. We are partnering with a lot of different groups and organizations. Safe Summer Fun Nights with the St. Paul Police, citywide team, also Rec and Motion. We have Courtney and her team. We have a climbing wall, a gaming truck. So being able to go out to the community and utilizing all the resources that we have and to provide that to the communities. Sports is huge. We do a lot of youth sports, t-ball, baseball, softball, flag football. Someone's expertise right here, coach right here too. A lot of us, we love coaching. We love working with youth. I'm super excited for that.
I think the kids it's nice to see new families. Like we had an open house yesterday for our Rec Check summer programming, just for the new families to come and meet the staff and kind of see what's going on and sign permission slip forms. And there was a lot of new faces, and the kids were excited, so it was nice to kind of meet them. And we're also doing this new thing with our Rec Check this summer. We're doing outside Rec Check. With Citywide. On Thursday, the kids are going to go over to Phelan and do kayaking and kind of explore the outside, which is new for us, like to do it every week. So to be the same, like outside Rec Check every Thursday. And then we also, for the first time at our building, we're doing a Juneteenth celebration. Which the game truck is going to be there. Citywide's part of that too. And so we're kind of just excited for the summer to come and see new faces, and it just gives us opportunity for new experiences, especially for the kids. So we're ready.
It's exciting.
All of that, but I would also like to add that I've been blessed to be a part of a team that's working to revitalize some of our downtown parks this summer. Obviously, when COVID happened and people weren't going out as much, some of those spaces have not been utilized the way we want them to. We're doing new events and things at Harriet Island. There's this really cool event my colleague does called the St. Paul Get Down, where he works with young hip hop artists from the community. They have multiple performance opportunities throughout the summer, and then that culminates into a large performance at Harriet Island on August 22nd, also free to the public. We're doing some revitalization work at Mears Park. We just had a really successful block party. We've got more things coming there. Pedro Park, Kellogg Park. We're doing some things at 7th Place. There's kind of a plaza over there. So we're hoping to bring people back into those spaces too, and just a lot of free, open to the community events.
It sounds like so much of you all's work is very collaborative based. You guys try to partner as much as you can. How has the city of St. Paul supported you guys while you're speaking of trying to work at some of the downtown parks and starting to get them off and running again? What has that been like?
I think it's been really great. Our management team is very supportive of creating partnerships. And even to the level that when we have an idea, they're like, hey, reach out to this person. Here's a business I know that's going to work with you. We understand that it takes a community, it takes a village to raise a kid and to strengthen everybody in the community. And so we've been partnering for years, but I do feel like this is a new level where we're supported from every level to really just work with other people. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun things this summer because of it.
What has the support from the St. Paul civic leadership meant to you all as you guys are trying to reach the community?
It's meant a lot. They're all hands on deck. And just like Courtney said earlier, they're really supportive, and it's who you know, right? Not what you know. And it's Saint Small. Everyone knows everyone. So they're all willing to chip in because they realize it's all coming back, right? So whether I scratch your back now, we know that they're going to scratch our backs later and vice versa. And so we have connections everywhere if you really just ask, right? So.
Are you all open to more community partnerships? Because I'm sure someone is going to watch this and say,
Yeah.
I would love to be able to do something.
Yeah.
I have a business, or I do this, and I would love to lend this to that community.
We welcome everyone.
Who do they need to contact at your local sites so that they can connect with you?
If they have a specific site in mind that they want to, like, hey, this is my neighborhood park and I really want to give back and do something there, they can go in there and speak to the person in charge there. Wherever they want to go, you just have to go walk in the building and we'll help you.
Quite honestly, I'm a good contact for a lot of things. We do our movies in the park, and people like to come out to that and maybe table. Like I said, I've been working on some of these reactivations of these spaces. We're having a brand new music series down at Harriet Island, a brand new farmers market. And so for things like that, when you speak vendors or food trucks or businesses, I would be a pretty good contact for that. And then, like Kashina was saying, if it's like, hey, volunteering with these kids in this space, those centers are the places to go for that.
Please provide people with your email, Courtney, so that they can reach out to you.
So my email is courtney.lovelace@cI.stpaul.mn.us. It's really long. I do go by Courtney Lovelace on my email, not by Courtney Morris like I introduced myself.
Okay, thank you for the distinction. Now, you all know that a lot of children deal with not getting food regularly when school is ended. You all were talking about free meals in the park. You're also talking about free movies. What is that program looking like? Is that still taking place at the sites you all represent?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. So we have two partners, essentially, if you want to call SPPS a partner or just a brother to us. And then also Youth Prize, right? So some people have SPPS meals and other have Youth Prize. And the distinguish is that one just serves hot meals. So that's it. We at Palace are a Youth Prize site, so we serve snacks and hot meals for dinner. From anyone under the age of 18, you are welcome to come in and get a snack and or supper during our times. So anybody, just come on in.
Also, we are partnered with SPPS, St. Paul Public Schools, and then they have a food truck this summer too. So they're coming to some of our sites, and I can't recall how many sites, like maybe 9 sites, but they're serving hot meals, yeah. And they'll park right in front of our rec center and then give out hot meals too.
I think that's wonderful, giving them the red carpet treatment. Food trucks, how often do kids get a chance to have something like that specifically for them in their community? That's really exciting. What is one program that you guys feel like doesn't get enough spotlight and you think the community should either know about it or they should sign up?
Will may have touched on this earlier, but flag football. I get a lot of kids who come in and say, hey, why is there no football team? Why is there no football team? Well, you didn't sign up. Like, you are the football team, right? And so it's like, we really want to grow that again. Especially me personally, just being a product of the rec center football, whether it was tackle or flag, I think it's highly beneficial. and to start young, right? So it is just a beautiful sport. And I really do think that we in the city need to bring it back and just everyone just sign up. I wholeheartedly believe it.
I agree with you, and I think it also may be a potential safer alternative for people that love football, but their parents are maybe a little leery about safety and potential CTE. So that's always another option for them to still stay engaged. Anyone else have another program they want to highlight?
Flag football is a good one, and actually Wilder on the east side is doing an all-girls flag football camp from August 1st to the end of August because they're trying to get people back into sports. And I think girls too, because a lot of our girls' numbers have been decreasing in sports in general and in basketball and stuff. A lot of people, they'll come after and be like, hey, can I sign up for basketball when it's already happened? So it's definitely nice to get them all signed up again. I think our sports definitely use, especially flag football.
Oh yeah, baseball as well. Baseball, yeah. I was a part of all sports. Bring sports back.
Because a lot of kids, it's the older, we get a lot of younger kids. Like the in-house sports are for the younger kids have been doing really great. But I think it's like the middle school age kids, like the 12 to the 14, 15, like those numbers have not been up. So yeah.
And I just want to highlight again that it's free for ages 9 and up. I have a large family. We have 4 kids at home. And if you have to pay for them to be in sports, it really adds up quickly. And so the kids here across St. Paul have the opportunity to come out and try these out, have a coach there teaching them and training them, and they can do every single sport. And it's not going to be a burden on their families who maybe have to have that money go to other things. So yeah, sports. Get kids signing up.
Oh, yeah. So, Ward 1 Rondo Frogtown Loop is a free circular loop van that provide youth transportation to a lot of our free programs at different sites, the rec centers, the library, Black Healing Arts too. So this summer, looking forward to that and really trying to like push that to get our riders numbers up too.
I think it's wonderful that you guys are handling such a heavy lift for parents and guardians trying to navigate transportation, ensuring that kids are able to see St. Paul, but also get from point A to point B safely. Lastly, please invite the community to come out and visit your sites and become more engaged with the work you guys are doing, because I think there are some amazing things taking place. I was looking at the website the last couple of days and I'm like, there's a lot of really good stuff going on in St. Paul.
There is. We just invite members.
Kashida, you can look right at that camera and invite them. Yeah.
Come on over to Davis Bluff Recreation Center. We currently have our Juneteenth program on June 17th from 4:30 to 6, and it's free. Come hang out with the game truck. You can get your kids signed up for other events, other field trips. We have a Creative Memory field trip that's coming up, which takes place at the Twin City Stadium. They all get to go down there and hang out. And just come on by and hang out with us.
I am Opie. Come on by the Palace Community Center. Please, please, please join our baseball program. Sign up for our summer rec check, our martial arts class, flag football, all of it. Come say hi if you want. We just want you through our doors. Thank you.
I'm Courtney, and I'm part of the citywide team with St. Paul Parks and Rec. And starting next week, you can join us for our Rec in Motion out at various St. Paul parks. We'll be at Sibley Manor Apartments Monday through Thursday. We'll be at Sylvan Park on Mondays. We will be at Central Village Park on Wednesdays, and then Wida Park on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5:30 to 7:30 each of those days. Come join us.
Hello, Will Jong. Please come join us at North End Community Center. Lots of free programs here. Check out our fitness center, our new playground, turf field. Yeah, lots of stuff to do here.
Unfortunately, that is all the time that we have for this episode of Community Connections. It has been wonderful getting a chance to take a peek into the world of what's going on at St. Paul Parks and Recs. And it has been lovely to be here at the North End Community Center. Make sure that you all connect with Courtney, Kashina, Will, and or Opie if you are interested in any of the programs and or activities mentioned. Make sure you check out their website. We'll provide the link with this episode so that you and your community can start connecting with them. As always, I am Anna Orr. This has been Community Connections, airing right here on OROMIA11. I look forward to connecting again with you soon.